Oops.
It's fine.
I'm all over the place. It's okay, we have captions.
We're just a ghost. Just like me.
Maybe we are dead. Sharky's not actually allowed to be dead, though.
I've been dead this entire time. Y'all just don't believe me.
Hi, Magic.
See, even Magic knows I'm dead.
Magic's threatening to kill us if we're not dead already.
Oh, Magic can
Hi,
kill me. Hi, Pie. Oh, our double glitch went away. I missed the double glitch already.
Oh, Sharky, why do you want the game to be broken during our stream?
Because it's funner that way.
You really want to be showing off the glitches in Flower's game?
It's funner when things glitch. It spices things up, yeah! Let's make things spicy.
It is the distant future year 20XX, and so who am I kidding? I'll be lucky to make it to 20XX plus 1 at this rate. I've had my strand of fate twisted back and forth so often it feels like it's snap at any moment.
Maybe I won't make it to 20XX plus 2.
You won't make it to 2099 plus 2, I mean, alright.
That's a long distance away.
It is. Which is why I'm not questioning if you won't make it.
I'll be surprised if I make it to like 2022.
You better make it to 2022.
Why?
Because you gotta stay alive for the following stream anniversary.
Stream anniversary, in remembrance of Sharky.
No.
Why not?
Because if you die, I'm killing the stream.
Yeah, on the stream anniversary, in remembrance of Sharky.
I can't do this stream on my own.
Why not?
So if you don't make it to 2022, that'll already be like 3 weeks in which we won't stream. Because you'll be dead. That's no good.
Okay, then get Magic to join in.
Magic said no one can hear their voice.
Magic can do a great Dagonami.
I mean, maybe, but Magic said no one can hear their voice.
I want to hear Magic's Dagonami. Father, stop trying to give me responsibilities. You already got socked in the jaw by this person, so you go back to taunt them some more, yes.
If only we got a follow-up option to punch him again.
And Magic, don't you want responsibilities? You can do it. I believe in you. More than I believe in myself.
These are my friends. I trust them entirely, and I trust that each of these options will work for getting us what we need. Oh right, this was the thing Flower mentioned about like adding a thing so that people understand like no, any of these works technically. It's what you want.
Yes. I mean, true. Deco is not an intelligent dude. Yeah, when did Deco ever seem intelligent?
The only question is, which plan do I want to give my uwu seal of approval?
So how's been your weekend, Magic and Pie? And anybody else who's here and
Sharky just
anything.
ignoring me.
Yeah, As what?
So rude.
Hmm?
You're very, very rude.
I'm a person.
You are a person.
Deck. If I'm so rude, then punch me. Go for it. I think our best Or is he? I think our best bet is to keep things quiet, not involve the police or criminals, not troll the internet, just ask around for some of Sue's friends. Juniper, Percy, two of Satan's characters. You two head off to Jacob's Palace and see what you can learn.
Alright, so Sharky is just saying he's gonna abandon me now.
So that's likely to backfire. At worst, you get arrested for loitering around the place, or you get your butt kicked by security, I guess.
Per dream team.
What? How?
Juniper
and Percy. Funny.
Per dream team. Right.
So the
best move along then.
So it's just Team Per.
Mm-hmm. You can count on me, Uwu.
Good lord.
Yes?
I continue to say, what have we done in this game?
I forget who narrates this. Is it Percy?
I don't remember.
That's right. They could count on me always. It's Juniper. Ooh, and I have been friends for years. A friendship which blossomed into love. I promised to be by their side forever and a day. Okay, so I wouldn't be by their side today. I'd be at Daco's Palace looking for clues like a teenage mystery sleuth. But I was by their side in spirit. Ooh was always solving all these problems for other friends, or their other friends at the arcade, always going on crazy adventures and getting in trouble. All while I stayed on the sidelines. But now, it's time for Juniper's Day in the Sun.
Wait. So, when you said we lose solving all our friends' problems for someone or reason for me, I saw a picture of, like, Woo and the Mystery Incorporated man. Like,
yeah.
Okay, let's go solve some Ghost Mysteries, team.
I'm just gonna point out, Juniper's Day in the Sun was actually 3 chapters ago when we were at the beach.
Funny.
Hi, Joe! Just in time for Per Dream Team.
Hello.
Or Juniper's Day under the fluorescent tube lighting, anyway. I've never been to Daco's Palace before. I went to Las Vegas once, though, and this place very much resembled a bad off-strip casino.
Time for Satan to destroy vocal cords. Time for you to have destroyed vocal cords.
Uh-huh.
You can do it.
Pulsating lights splashing everywhere, the constant chirps from the games, and not to mention that heavy smell like greasy fried chicken.
Quack.
Not a pleasant aroma, is it? I noticed you wrinkling your nose.
Quack.
I don't really like junk food. I mean, it's all you can swing when you're poor and don't have much free time, but I prefer cooking proper meals myself, you know? But the target demographic of Daco's Palace adores anything deep-fried and or coated in sugar, you see. So, have you given any thought to how we'll track down someone who knows our elusive ghostly friends, then? It's simple. It's a process of elimination. We're looking for teenagers, right? So we can rule out any kids or adults here. Plus, Sue and her friends are delinquents. We'll find some young miscreants, we'll find a contact.
How was your long stream yesterday, Joe?
Oh yeah, how was it?
It's also Dragon Age Origins, which, man, I haven't played that game in years.
So, you're suggesting we wander up to random dangerous-looking teenagers and just start asking them? Correctamundo. It's foolproof!
No, I think you mean foolproof, It's
fool's-proof. Oh, good!
That's good.
Yes, well, if I may suggest something a bit more rigorous in terms of a scientific approach. Before Sue and her friends started running wild Space Jam. Space Jam that just spilled over the space.
Space Jam.
Before Sue and her friends started running wild at Line Break Jam, she seemed to express an interest in the Moopy game.
Oh good, I'm not going streaming, so I can literally bring up the Space Jam theme.
You can. Apparently, Daco's Palace is a version of the game that she'd already mastered, one which is strikingly different. I think I should start my search there. Perhaps a fellow Moopy aficionado would recognize Sue and be willing to talk about her. Okay, you You hang around Moopy. I'll poke around elsewhere and see what I can find. And text me if you hit pay dirt.
Seeing ya.
Very well, I'll be in touch. Oh, Juniper. And then an hour passed with nothing. I asked around, but either nobody had heard of Sue, or they kind of went quiet and made an excuse to leave after I mentioned her name. Thought about it, like chasing down some of the folks who seem to know something, but maybe I'm just not gutsy enough. I don't get it. Uwu makes this sort of thing look so easy. I thought we could just roll on up to Teiko's palace, find someone who looked cyberpunky, get the info, bing bam boom, done. Instead, I'm nurturing a watery iced tea at a soda fountain and poking at a basket of french fries. After
Juniper
complaining about the
tries.
greasy junk food, of course.
Well, do you?
Huh? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
I was asking if you wanted a refill on your iced tea.
Oh, no, I'm good. Hey, do you know a young woman named Sue by any chance? About this tall, lavender hair, likes Moopy?
I have other customers to attend to. Excuse me.
Well, poop butts. Maybe I've struck out. I'll admit, I didn't have much of a plan going into this one. I never have much of a plan, really, which is why I'm actually exactly like Uwu. I couldn't even work up the nerve to leave that awful job until Uwu gave me their approval, like I couldn't lay out my own plan for my life. Being an independent artist is hard work, but at least now I have something resembling a plan for my life. I'm going to do it! I'm going to make it! I think that's one reason why I love Uwu so much. Okay, so they need a nudge now and then to get moving, but once they do get the lead out, nothing stands in their way. I need that kind of energy if I'm going to succeed today. I need to not just sit on my butt eating french fries. I gotta get out there and make this happen.
Oh, french fries are so delicious!
Nah, they're Jacob's Palace french fries. They're definitely just like overly greasy and soggy and limp.
Codependency?
Apparently. A notification from my phone snatched my attention just as I was getting off my bar stool. Possible lead. Meet me at the movie game. Depends on the type of fry. This is it! My time to shine! Let's make it happen, Juniper! It takes seconds for me to get there. I can see Percy standing near some weird touchscreen version of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze, which is being played by a little girl standing on a step stool. I did it! I did it! And if you hit the button, it makes the wizard man eat all the dots. Impressive. You've got wonderful timing, Miss Tia. Thank you. Thanks, mister. Ah, Miss Tia, this is my friend, Miss Juniper. Juniper, Miss Tia here was telling me all about her best friend, Miss Sue. What? She was? Definitely. I mean, yes, I see. Sue, right. Okay, this isn't what I expected. I figured any of Sue's friends had to be some rough and tumble punk, not like a cute little package of smiles and sunshine. How does the leader of a gang of thugs end up friends with a kindergartner? Still, this is my chance. I had to go for it. Let's see. How would Uwu handle instructions? I love the idea of her standing on a step stool, poking at Mr. Moopy.
I mean, how else is she gonna play the game? Gotta be on those step stools.
Look, when you're short, you gotta do what you gotta do. Why, hello there, people. Miss Tia. I'd introduced myself, but I'm a mystery. Miss Terry. Get it? Cringe. Really? Huh? Miss Terry? Oh, mystery! Hee hee. Well, at least I know I'm funny enough to entertain 5-year-olds with a very forced joke. Is that really your name? That's That's a funny name. No, I'm just being silly. Call me Miss Juniper, like the tree. I guess Miss Tree works too, huh? So, how do you know Miss Sue? Oh, Miss Tia was telling me that her brother is the chap we've come to know as Inky. I see. Is he around right now? Well, the last thing we need is for one of the ghost monsters to notice it's interrogating his sister for information. No, I'm here with my big sister, but she got bored and went off to talk with her friends and drink milkshakes.
Milkshakes.
We come to this arcade lots and lots. My brother usually ignores me too, but Miss Sue is always very nice to me and tells great jokes. And she loves Moopy. She can make the wizard man eat all the dots every time. She taught me how to do it.
Waka 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 waka.
You just gotta kick the game right here, and it'll look all funny for him on, and then munch, 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 he'll eat the dots right up. I see. Well, Miss Tia, I was hoping to talk to Miss Sue today. Do you know where she is? Or maybe your brother?
Waka 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 waka. So here's what we do. We just switch to Pac-Man 99.
I'm not supposed to tell nobody. Miss Sue said it was a secret. Okay, Juniper. Time to use those powers of persuasion. What would Uwu do in this situation? Didn't you ask that last time, Juniper? Come on.
Tell a very bad joke. That's all Uwu would do, would tell very bad jokes.
So this one?
Yes.
Alright. I know. Mr. Percy can teach you even more about Moopy the Wizard Man. I don't know how to play this version of Moopy. Oh, well... Version? Oh, yes. There's so many different kinds of Moopy games out there. There's the original arcade classic, this modern update, handheld games, strategy card games, board games.
Wait, strategy card games?
Of Moopy?
Moopy strategy card games? Where's Flower? I need this.
Just tag him. Like, wait, but where? In fact, we'll just, what's it, F12? Just screenshot?
Gotta move them all.
Yeah, so we'll just screenshot that, and we'll post it on Twitter and tag Arcade Spirits like, wait, but where are all of these Moopies?
Where's our strategy game and board game Moopy? And then Flower and Enna are gonna be like, no.
I did board games. Ooh. I like board games. Great. Percy will give you his copy of the movie board game. He will. But it's vintage and still in its original packaging. Mr. Percy is very generous. I suppose he is then. Poor Percy.
Percy.
Very well. I'll give you my Moopy board game if you tell us about Miss Sue.
No wonder it's gonna be Rip Percy.
I don't know. Okay, I'm feeling very weird about tricking a little girl at this point. Who sent us here so we could be friendly and diplomatic? Even if it'd be super easy to dupe this kid, I should be a little more honest. Miss Tia, the thing is, someone's being very mean to my friend, Mix Uwu, and we're hoping Miss Sue can help us.
Wait, your friend is Mix Uwu?
Uh-huh.
What kind of name is that?
I don't know. What kind of name is Sir Mix-a-Lot?
I don't know.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, do you?
I know that's a person.
I believe that's the one who did the I Like Big Butts and I Cannot Lie song.
I've heard the name of that song before. I don't think I've actually heard the song.
I'm pretty sure it was like used for something to do with Shrek.
Do you think I remember Shrek?
I think that you've watched Shrek, and so whether you remember it or not is not the question, it's whether you've ever heard it before. That's really why we want to talk to her. We want to be friends with Miss Sue, so she'll help us against this bully. Maybe she won't want to help, but we have to try. Nix Uwu believes in being kind to people, and that's why they sent us here. Find someone who's friends with Miss Sue so we can make all of this better again. Would you be willing to help us? If you don't want to, that's okay. We'd understand. I don't know. You seem nice, but... You got a super duper double pinky swear promise that you just want to be friends with Miss Sue before I tell you. My smile is a bit forced as I extend my pinky finger. I hate coercing a kid into this sort of thing, but what else can I do? We don't have any other leads. I super duper double pinky swear promise.
You just punched Keiko Nami into telling you everything.
Okay! Okay, let's punch Keiko Nami into telling everything. Okay!
I don't think the child's gonna be punching Keiko Nami.
There's an old, really old arcade where my brother and Sue and her friends all hang out. It's not too far from my home, and it's got so many games in it. Percy gets his phone out and starts trying to figure out the address based on her description of the area. I'm just relieved to be out of the spotlight as he translates from little girl ease into workable map ease. Huh, says here it's a warehouse owned by Nostalgia Commodities. It's a super big house with a huge room, a really tall ceiling, and stairs and stuff.
Quite good.
That sounds accurate. Well, very well. Shall we depart? I'm sure Nix Uwu is eager to make friends with Miss Sue. Since we're friends and stuff now, you know Sue isn't really her name, right? Not her whole name, I mean. Name's a secret, so I can't ask this poor girl to divulge any more secrets. I already feel a bit weird about this. But she motions for me to kneel down anyway, so she can whisper. Her name is... Dot, dot, dot. Wow! Pardon? Okay, I gotta go find my big sister. Bye!
Peace out, bye!
What was that about? I think I just figured out a lot of what's going on. I'll tell you on the way back to Space Jam.
Not only did she murdered.
Hmm?
This young girl just told me she murdered someone in cold blood.
Wow! That's incredible! I just figured out a lot of what's going on!
I killed someone for Miss Sue.
Miss Sue's real name is Kill This Person for Me, thanks. Not only did we learn where Miss Sue was hiding out, but we may have just been handed a heck of a plot twist. I can't wait to get home and divulge this info to Uwu. And now that I think about it, we make a great partnership, Uwu and I. We support each other, love each other, and help each other out when we get in jams like these. All we have to do is get past this teensy-weensy little bump on the road, right?
Miss
Just
Sue's
like-
a murderer.
Stop a maniacal arcade czar from ruining all our hopes and dreams using nothing more than a street address and a name. But I'm gonna do this. I'll be right there by Uwu's side, all the way to the end. We win together, or we go down together. No other way! Even if I'm kinda, hoping for a win.
No other way? I think there's many other ways. I think a Molotov cocktail is an interesting way.
I'm tired from Juniper's voice. Alright, good night.
Well, no, we're only half an hour in, so
I know, but Juniper's voice is so peppy.
You're happy, and you know it. Clap your hands. Clap them, I say.
You said if you're happy.
Okay, fine. You are happy and you know it, so clap your hands. Silence. I said clap them.
You know, Sharky is much better at reading villain lines than he is at being an actual villain.
I'm not even good at reading villain lines.
I don't know. Chat disagrees.
Chat says a lot of things that I don't agree with.
I awaken to the sounds of pain. More specifically, the groans of pain escaping from my own throat. Apparently getting shot in the leg hurts. Hurts a lot. And sleeping on the second-hand play couch, probably not the finest choice for rest. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey!
See, now I'm not hungry.
That's not a knot.
Yeah, but I don't like bacon.
Too bad. Oh. Who loves bacon? And eggs. Or you can do it the, what was it, the Life is Strange way where bakey means getting baked.
What?
Weed. Getting high.
I don't remember that. Now I need to replay that. Can we replay that?
Okay. We'll play Life is Strange on the stream. I have a Steam copy. Or I have, rather, a Steam copy I have not finished because I played it on PS4.
Oh, the fun. Oh, that's so cute, Joe! That's so cute.
Moopy board game?
Moopy board game is so cute.
Oh, Moopy board game! That's super cute. Oh, the fun of the hit arcade game, but in your home.
Waka 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 waka. Ah! Now the new game has to reference movie 99. What's that?
We did it. We found a little girl that Sue befriended and convinced her to help us. Now we know where to go and who we can expect to find. Specifically, we've got Sue's real name.
I'm guessing it's not Sue.
Oh, it's Sue. Tsunami.
Tsunami?
Alright, I need to take a new screenshot of this.
Why?
Because my old one disappeared.
I have so many questions.
Well, because I need reference for my cosplay. Does that answer your questions?
Nope.
Oh well. We'd been assuming all along that the ghost monsters were guns for hire paid off by Dakonami to ruin our opening day. But if Sue is actually Dako's daughter...
There's only one right answer, and it's the one I'm sad that we're picking.
Awful pun. Tsunami. Tsunami. Tsunami? Seriously? Dago should be tried in The Hague for that one. Poor kid must have gotten it from all sides growing up with that kind of a name. No wonder she turned to a life of crime. Maybe I'll be lucky and she'll be mad enough to punish him for the name by drowning him in a tidal wave. Maybe, maybe not. No way around this now.
Okay, this changes everything.
What a twist, huh?
Definitely.
But I'm not worried. I know you. You could talk the pants off a pants-wearing person. Easily.
Sorry, this is not some M. Night Shyamalan twist.
Definitely.
We could talk the pants off of Hamza. Easily.
No, we can talk the pants of ourselves and only ourselves.
No, Iris burned those pants. We can't talk the pants off because they're on fire. So what if a hired goon is actually the guy's daughter? You're Uwu! Solver of problems, sorter-outer of messes, generally an amazing person who's filled of Uwu.
Come on, gang, let's solve the mystery.
I'm coming with you. Just to be safe. You shouldn't go into this alone. I love you way too much to let you fall into the clutches of an evil gang if anything goes wrong.
Wait, if Ubu was part of the Scooby gang, would Ubu be Shaggy?
Nope, Ubu is Scooby actually. Yep, exactly.
Well, then who's the rest of the gang? Who is the Shaggy to go with the Scooby?
Teo? Ashley. Teo or Ashley.
I could see Teo or Ashley.
Naomi's obviously Velma.
Okay. Who's Daphne?
Queen Bee.
Okay, and is Gavin Fred?
Gavin or Percy, right? Fred's not that serious. So I'm leaning more towards Percy.
Okay. Who's Scrappy?
Juniper? Not really part of the gang, kind of part of the gang, only related to the gang through Ubu, also known as Scooby. Yeah.
And nobody really talks about them in much context.
Uh-huh.
Oh, poor Juniper.
Am I wrong, though?
You're not, which is the sad part.
Otherwise, I'd have to train for years in the secret art of the ninja to avenge your death. And ain't nobody got time for that.
Juniper, you wear bright pink and purple clothes and dye your hair. How exactly are you going to stealthily stalk your prey as a secret ninja assassin?
Oh yeah, I should dye my hair again. I need to bleach it again. I mean, the problem is more like the amount of time and like the effort of bleaching it again first.
I should eventually get my hair cut.
I thought you already did.
Nope.
Didn't you have a haircut appointment at some point? Was that someone else?
I haven't gotten my hair cut in like almost a year.
I guess it was someone else then.
My hair's like down to my shoulders.
I haven't gotten my hair professionally cut in like a year and a half.
No.
Or more? It might have been more. It might have been like 2 years at this point.
I haven't gotten my hair cut in almost a year.
See, at some point I was like, my hair is just getting too long. I'm about to be like sitting on it. This is annoying. It's getting tangled. And so I just bought a pair of hair shears off Amazon or something for $15. And then I've just been snipping my own hair behind my back. Like, whatever. If it's not perfect, who cares? It's long enough, people don't really see it on the video calls for work anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh no, my roommate and the random couple people at the grocery store will have to deal with my hair being not perfectly cut. Oh no.
It was weird. Like this week during work, I stood up to like just stretch or something. I'm like, hey, I realized something. I'm the only one on our team who did not shave their head bald.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm the only one with any kind of hair in the IT team over there. Wow. I'm like, this is weird.
That reminds me of when my brother was in high school and he was on the swim team. It was apparently a thing that every year all of them would shave their heads.
Interesting. See, I could never do bald. Like that.
I don't know. My parents judged him for it, but like, apparently it was a thing that the whole team would do every year. And then when I got to high school, people I knew also did it. Guys swim team only, of forced.
Yeah, like, I think that, like, work people did it because they're like, oh, it's the summer, it helps, like, it makes it faster.
Uh-huh.
But, like, I'm just, like, I could never do it. Like, I kind of just want to, like, eventually get rid of my shoulder length hair to be just shorter. And that's, like, that's kind of the extent of it.
I mean, yeah, that sounds like you. As is, your hair's, I feel like, usually around this medium length cut.
That's kind of where I like it, yeah.
Yeah. That's also the kind of point where if it's any shorter than that, I get confused about you.
Why?
Because I don't usually see you with such short hair. Then again, I haven't seen you in like a year and a half or something now.
Almost 2 years.
In August, yeah. Or July? I guess that was July.
I don't remember.
I think that was July? Maybe it was August. I don't know. I've lost track. Maybe it was actually in August, because this last year was supposed to be in July, but then they had to cancel it. And I know that was supposed to be in July, because then I was supposed to go to my friend's wedding the weekend after.
Time is meaningless, and it doesn't really work on any level. No, I usually get it cut shorter than that and just let it grow out, and then I'm happy, and then it gets too long, and then I'm like, oh, it's too long.
That's how hair works, yes.
And then I don't ever get a cut for a while, and I just complain.
That sounds like a you problem.
Everything is a me problem. Didn't I say that last time? Didn't I literally say that?
I mean, not everything's a you problem, but that sounds like a you problem.
My existence is a me problem.
Yes, we know you have a problem with your existence. Too bad.
No. Anyway.
If anime has taught me anything, it's that you can wear clothes the color of marine rescue equipment and still be a ninja. It's all in the attitude and the knives, and somehow replacing yourself with a log when people attack you. It's not gonna come to that, though. We'll be fine. I've got faith in you. We've come too far, gone through too much, found love in each other's arms. We're not going to lose everything we've struggled for over this.
Wait, people have faith in someone named Duwu?
There's a bright future over the hill with no so-called unicorn-bottom family curse to stop us. I know this!
Still, convincing Sue to flip on her father... That's gonna be tricky. Like, SSX tricky.
Iris told me I only get one chance at this, that I need to go with whatever I do best. But if I talk this through with someone, maybe I can learn a different path.
I'm open to ideas. How would you handle this?
She's a kid. You need to live hard and fast and young, too. Play around, boast a bunch, show her you're not some stick in the mud like her old man. But, well, you might also consider keeping your cool. Stay level-headed and let her make the first move. Then you counter her strategy. Honestly, I could see this either way. I guess it's up to you. What do you think?
Murder? Further.
Further? Murder.
There goes the opposite of cool. Please show Sue we're nothing like her old man. Maybe we can win her over, right?
That's the spirit.
Wait, I have a spirit?
Something, Holy Ghost.
Okay, but that is the spirit of God, not the spirit of me.
Isn't there a whole thing about how the Holy Ghost is in everyone or something or other?
Don't get it. Don't start, please. No.
Too bad I've started. Time for you to explain. Sharky explains Christianity is Satan again.
No, I'm done. I quit. Peace out.
What, we don't want Sharky explains Christianity to Satan again hour?
No.
You don't want to go off about it for an hour?
Chat doesn't want it either. I can see it.
When you're ready to go, come find me. We'll go together and save Space Jam from its horrible, horrible doom.
Come on and slam.
Well, this is it. Either we sort this mess out, or Space Jam crashes and burns.
Just like the second movie.
Or I get killed? I guess that's always an option, considering we're about to go confront a street gang that indirectly got me shot in the first place.
Woo!
I don't even want to consider the possibility of death. I am immortal until proven otherwise. That sounds awful. But, well...
There? What's there? There's a second one? Yeah.
That was going to be my question.
There is a second one? It's coming out this year?
Oh, this year?
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
And
I'm just running through everyone.
And from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's going to not do well. Because it looks kind of basically just like Ready Player One again.
Great.
Yeah. Because we all loved that movie. Now we can all... Fun times, fun times.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey. Yeah, I don't even remember who is going to be this. Who's like the main person in Space Jam 2? It's LeBron James this time. Instead of
Okay.
Instead of Michael Jordan.
Alrighty.
How's your day been? Our day has existed?
I woke up, ate some pineapple bread that I made yesterday, and then came to stream. That's my day so far. Which is pretty good. Because pineapple bread is good.
I've been out a bunch today. So I'm tired. Can I just sleep?
No, we're streaming.
Oh, but you can take my lines, it's fine. I've never heard of pineapple
See,
bread.
there's like pineapple buns, like the Chinese pineapple buns, which actually like don't have pineapple inside. They have like an eggy thing or something on top. But it's crisscrossed like pineapples, but I think they put like a little bit of pineapple juice in the bread dough or something. That is not what I did. I just made bread and then put some pineapple pieces inside of little bread like bun balls. And so there's just bread buns that have a piece of pineapple inside. But it's tasty.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I needed to use my last yeast packet before the yeast died, so I needed, and I also needed to get through my pineapples because I had opened a can of pineapple for the juice so I could make cocktails, but yup.
But a lifetime isn't just enough time. I need more time, Ashley! More time!
Really? Because a lifetime sounds like too much time.
Better take up medicine and find out those life hacks to make yourself immortal. And then, hook the rest of us up with eternal life. And just so you know, you've been a tremendously amazing friend.
Ashley twiddles her fingers for a second and then deviates from the seriousness.
Well, I know you've got a lot of things to skip.
Fine, I won't make you read the rest of the line.
Good. Can I donate my heart? I'll donate my heart just like you can rip it out of my chest right now. Go for it.
tell me Caring Nurse Unicorn Bottom.
Gosh dang it.
Caring Nurse Unicorn Bottom. Caring Nurse Uwu Unicorn Bottom.
Tomfoolery! Oh.
Alright.
Are you ready to lose? I'm ready to lose.
Taking a deep breath, I thump swing my way into the warehouse on my crutches, with my companion beside me.
Who thinks we're gonna lose? Raise your hand.
It's just you, actually. I don't know what I expected to find on entering the lair of a notorious gang of cybercriminals, but a makeshift arcade that rivals my own was not high on the list. If this is a dumping ground of a warehouse for Daco's industry, it makes sense though. A place where old arcade games go to die. Turned into a playland for punks. A disorganized maze of games litters the ground floor, poorly lit and barely functional. Only some of the screens are on, and many have serious ghosting and burn-in. As for the ghost monsters themselves, the good news is they haven't noticed our arrival. As I look up, I can see them on the second floor in the catwalks. Huh, they seem distracted. That's good news. The bad news? They're distracted because they have a visitor.
Unfortunate.
Oh, I should probably read this, I guess.
Uh-huh.
How unfortunate, I have to say, Sue. I'm extremely disappointed in you.
It's hard to get a good angle from down here, hidden in the shadows, but it sounds like the old man's ranting at his daughter in his usual passive-aggressive way. I could stay hidden and eavesdrop on their conversation, gather some more information, or I could announce myself and barge in on them. Both are risky. But which makes the most sense for how I'm going to handle the negotiation we're about to have, though? Yeah, which one makes the most sense for pizza bagel eating competition?
Oh, right, is that what we're gonna do?
Well, it is the quirky.
Oh, I forgot about that. I don't know, I guess learning more.
Neither.
Neither.
Should we just barge in then?
I guess.
At least a tire.
You understand, yes?
All I want from you is so very, very little. Just destroy Space Jam. Why is it so hard to do what your father wants?
No, here it's Line Break Jam. That's not Space Jam anymore. Yes, Dad. Sorry, Dad. Yeah, I'm not a fan of all their family psychodrama. And frankly, it bores me. I'm not here to play therapist. I'm here to kick ass. What I need to do is make a lasting impression on Sue. Show her that I mean business. Which is admittedly a bit difficult to do while on crutches. So rather than charge up there, I start banging my crutch against the handrail of the stairs leading to her gathering.
Ghost monsters! Come out to play! It's time to make amends for what you did to Space Jam!
That works! I guess because it is at least higher than kindly.
I guess.
Damn, that feels good. Right in line with my usual style. If I wanted a reaction, I got one. Immediately, two of her goons flank us, ready to pummel us into human goo. Before Sue raises a hand to stop them, and I sigh in relief. Come on up, come. I wasn't really prepared to entertain guests. Don't got a pot of tea boiling, but hey, why not? Mi casa es su casa. Sue's weirdly cheerful about this development, while Daco is clearly the opposite of amused. Now's the time to use this moment to my advantage, and I know just what to say.
Daco, buddy, long time no see. Hey, what's it been, hours? Dago, pal, buddy, pal, how's tricks? Gosh, it's been so long. It's like just this morning you were at my arcade and threatening me, and now we are here. Oh, what a coincidence.
Dago's face twists into a grotesque blend of anger and fear.
What in the
hell?
I can't be seen here. If any record ends up online.
Jeez, Dad, relax. Relax. Clyde? On cue, Clyde steps out from the shadows, their fingers dancing over their phone as they concentrate on the screen.
Both of them have phones with Iris Assistant apps loaded. We're blocking their outgoing data streams. There should be no verifiable data evidence on this conversation uploaded anywhere. I can't stop the Irises from hearing you, but I can hijack their accounts if you need me to, so we can manually wipe their memory. No, just say the word.
We'll see. Thanks, Clyde. Clyde nods in agreement, backing out of the spotlight. Happy now, Dad. You're clear. Quit freaking out.
As you like.
Not that it matters. My business with this mixed unicorn bottom is already concluded. I was more than courteous to you, and you spat in my face and punched me multiple times.
I'll
clear
punch you
we'll
again
never
if I
see.
get the opportunity.
It's clear we'll never see eye to eye, and nothing more to say to you.
I mean, can we give him a black eye? Do you think that would help see eye to eye?
No.
Can we do it anyway?
No.
Oh, why not?
I don't think give Dago a black eye is an option here.
Oh, I
Maybe
should talk
if
to
you-
Flower and ask him that.
Maybe if you mod the game, you can change one of the prompts to be punch Dago and give him a black eye.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Then go for it. Mod the game.
Someday, maybe.
Actually, we're not here to talk to you. I came here to have a chat with
Wait for it.
your daughter.
Timing is everything.
How did you?
Well, you're a resourceful one.
See? You get it?
He did literally just talk about.
A squeaky clean arcade industry titan can't let anyone know about his hooligan daughter, can he? No, so I've had to keep that under wraps. Good work sleuthing it out.
She literally, before we came up, said, "Yes, Dad. Sorry, Dad." It's not really sleuthing at that point if you literally just overheard them say, "Dad."
Good work sleuthing it out.
Do they not remember literally saying daughter and dad?
Nope. Absolutely not. Nope, not at all.
Okay.
What I can't quite sleuth out is you. You hate me, but you saved my life. You kick me out of your arcade, but then you take a bullet for me. I'm seeing a bit of a contradiction here. Guess I can't complain. No, not at all. You did me a solid, even if it's clear we're not exactly buddies. So I can respect you. Game recognizes game. But I'm fuzzy on why you'd come here after all that mess. I'd have been willing to part ways and never see you again personally. What's up with that, huh?
I believe I can illuminate matters. That's a fun word, illuminate. I see your game, Nick's Unicorn Bottom. It's called Arcade Spirits. And it's as obvious as the sad little strategic moves you've made so far to keep your arcades afloat. Sadly, nothing you say or do will save Space Jam from my inevitable takeover. This is simply how the industry works. Now, Sue, it's time to finish what you started.
Sue shifts her attention from her father back to me. hard to read what she's thinking, but I have to think of something to calm the tension. I step forward, my fist clenched, ready to calm the tension with my clenched fists. But before words escape me, someone is by my side. You've wrecked Ubu's dreams one time too many, Dago, and tonight you're going down! Sue's gonna show you the door, and then she's gonna push your face through it. Hopefully.
Seriously?
Fortunate.
Do you think you could come here and convince my daughter to turn on me? You are sorely mistaken. Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. She knows I'm the only one she can rely on at all times. Without me, what is Sue? Just a simple little thief with simple little friends.
Really embellishing in on the villainy, aren't you?
Gotta ham it up.
The ghost monsters exchange glances with each other, frowning and rolling their eyes.
Was
They don't
it
utter
too
a word
much?
or move against Dago.
Was it too much?
No, it's perfect. That's why it's funny, and that's why you're a great villain, Sharky.
Lies.
They clearly want to pounce, but hold themselves back.
Am I not generous?
But I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. Oh, and I also put a roof over her head, feed her, and clothe her. I spare no expense.
This is a pretty ramshackle roof to be bragging about.
But it is a roof. Well, this, I don't believe she sleeps here.
No?
At least I don't think she sleeps here.
She might.
Maybe. In other words, she knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
I just want to make the same joke again.
What, that this is literally words that my family said every other day at me?
No. Okay, Daco, we get it. Stop bragging about the one time you had sex. I made that joke before, but I just want to make it again.
I just want to, I'm just like, So my parents said this almost every other day at me.
All right, parents, quit bragging about that one time you had sex.
I think in my parents' case, it's more than one, being as they had multiple children.
Okay, parents, quit bragging about all the sex you've had.
Oh, better.
Spontaneous mutagenic reproduction.
After all, Father knows best. Father knows all. And in the world of arcades, Dakonami knows and controls all. You can't stop that. You can't fight it. And you can't win.
Okay, Mother Gothel.
Mother knows best. And then falls out of a window. Sue, if you would kindly show our friend the exits, as forcefully as you like, perhaps make a game of it. See if your buddies can wreck the other leg.
Seriously? Vindictive much?
Man, I need to rewatch Tangled at some point.
Uh-huh.
Do it.
Fine. Inky, Pinky, bounce them both. With a flick of the wrist, Sue gestures for her buddies to make us into street pizza.
Ooh, pizza.
This is it. But is that pizza on a bagel? This is the moment.
No, it's on a waffle.
I need to say something that will convince Sue to do the impossible, to flip on her control freak father. Now I want to make waffles with pizza on top.
Good. Do it.
Maybe.
do it.
It has to be something absolutely true to my core, to who I've become as a person. It's time for Ooh Unicorn Bottom to pull one more rabbit out of a hat.
Wait, when did we get a top hat to pull a rabbit out of?
Yes.
When did we learn how to become a magician?
Yes.
Are we going to be playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yes.
Dark Magician?
Well, we're not the Dark Magician. You're just a magician.
Can we become the Dark Magician?
Yeah, just go really goth. Smile confidently at Sue.
The magician was obviously one of Uwu's previous summer jobs.
You know, Uwu was a magician for a while. Then there were some budget cuts, and the rabbits fired them.
The rabbits fired them?
Yes, the rabbits fired them. Because obviously rabbits are in charge of all the magicians. Sharky breaks over like the dumbest jokes that I don't even think are that funny.
How about instead of having ghost monsters here pummeling us into street pizza, we have a sort of pizza adjacent challenge?
The cogs turn in Sue's mind as she glares at me quizzically. She waves the ghost monsters to stop their advance, and they immediately relax out of their fighting stance. Oh, and what do you have in mind?
I, Uwu, curse breaker, arcade lover, first of my name. Challenge you, Tsunami, cyber criminal.
Badass.
Punk, heir to the Nami estate.
Yes, first of the Uwu name.
First of the Uwu name!
The first of my name, Uwu. Alright, we've reached Sharky sounds like he is crying in laughter. I think we just need to go a little bit further. We'll hit the usual Sharky wheeze.
Ideal. Sarah, that's great.
Uh-huh. Everyone's favorite. Sharky wheezes. Soon. We'll get there. We have another almost hour or something to get there.
So, where's the Sharky wheezing? I guess you're gonna have to. One of us is gonna have to commission Sharky wheezing.
Yep.
To a pizza bagel eating contest.
Sue bursts out laughing, but when she locks eyes with me, she knows I'm serious. Oh, for real?
As real as it gets.
She brings her finger to her lip, toying with the idea, letting it linger on her mouth. My palms are sweating, awaiting her response. Truly, this is the best shot I have. I'm not much of a strategic thinker. I lack the moxie to fight her outright, and I've never had an eloquence with emotional words. I'm all about eccentricity and having a good time. And if an eating contest with one of my favorite foods doesn't scream fun, then I have nothing left to offer. Not to mention, over the last few months, I've consumed so many pizza bagels that my stomach is an iron fortress. Sue is still contemplating the challenge when something interrupts both of our thinking. Sounds like your stomach wants this more than you do. The ghost monster snickered behind her. And I can't lie, it's been a while since I last ate.
I'm hungry to win.
I like your spirit, Uwu, and I've given it a good think. Let me just say that.
The Uwu spirit!
I like your spirit, Uwu. Obviously, Sue is saying that while making the Uwu face. We'll just Photoshop an Uwu right here. Quick, someone bounce some uwu emojis across the screen. Maybe one will land over her face. I don't think we have any uwus though. Oh wait, there's the default one. There it goes. Whee!
Bible thump. Oh my gosh. I am crying a little bit.
Success. That's how you know it's been a successful stream today.
My eyes are tearing up.
That's how you know today is a successful stream, is Sharky is crying with laughter. Again.
My eyes are tearing up. I have a problem.
I'm totally down for it. Let's do this. I breathe relief while Daco huffs annoyance.
This is ludicrous. This is absolute madness. Sue, this is...
my choice. Chill it, Pops. This is my house, and in my house we play by my rules. And my rules 100% include competitive eating. That shuts Daco up promptly. Grumbles, crossing his arms in defiance. It's hard to tell which is the child and which is the adult at this point. She turns her attention back to me. This will be no walk in the park, ooh. Oh no. It's not going to be a regular competition. Whoever eats the most pizza bagels wins.
Ooh, in the park with pizza bagels.
Uh-huh.
Oh my lord.
That sounds like a really ridiculous sitcom. Uwu in the park with pizza bagels.
Starring Uwu, unicorn bottle.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Why do people let us stream?
Why do people, like, ever support us in our streaming? Why do people watch us stream? Sounds like a weird game of Clue. Also that.
It was Uwu in the park with the pizza bagels.
Chaotic chill vibes. Chaotic cozy vibes.
I still don't understand that.
I'm like, it sounds accurate enough, but it's just a funny way of describing us.
I mean, I guess because we love you, duh. Okay, baby.
Waiting for an emoji to bounce over Sue's face still at some point. Sometime it'll happen. One of these times it'll happen.
I didn't.
Them's fighting
Them's
words.
fighting words. Good. Fight me. I dare you. Let's go 1v1.
You would almost wonder which one of us is the gutsy one.
Not me.
Not the one who just said, "Come on, fight me."
Exactly.
Sure.
It's probably the gutsiest you'll ever hear me.
Good, so this won't shock you when I tell you we are playing until someone pukes. You heard me, Uwu. This is for all the guts and glory.
Meaning, if you vomit before I do, you'll ditch Daco and join me?
Yep, and if you throw up first, your ass is out the door with nothing. As revolting as that sounds, I don't really have a choice. I sort of put myself in this situation. Honestly, I'm not worried. This is my strength. There is no time for doubt anymore. These were my terms originally, Sue just took it to the next level. I nod to her. Excellent! Now, Clyde, if you'll step forward. Clyde, dear, would you...
It would be my pleasure to eat these pizza bagels in your honor. But my challenge is with you, Sue. No one of your ghost monsters. No offense, Clyde. None taken, but I'll gladly do whatever Sue wishes of me.
No helping it.
Yes, sir. Hashtag sorry not sorry. I'm like super lactose intolerant. I can't consume a drop of dairy without instantly throwing it back up. And that's not much of a fair fight, woo. So, Clyde here will be my mouth.
Yes?
That's not much of a fair fight, woo. Yup. There's the wheeze. There's the Sharky wheeze. I grumble in complaint, but still, there's no turning back now. Denying Sue would just make her dislike me and turn back over to Daco.
Sure, it's fine.
Also, did I forget to mention that Clyde can eat anyone under the table? I've seen them consume more food than humanly possible. Sheepishly, Clyde looks to the floor and smiles weakly.
You did forget that part.
I shrug reluctantly, and Sue takes that as an indicator to start things up.
Oh.
Alright! Punch it, Clyde!
Why are we punching Clyde?
No, Clyde is punching it. I don't know what
What's
it is.
it?
Deco? Dekonami. Clyde takes out their phone and using their index finger, taps the middle of the screen. It's a second of pure silence before I hear a mechanical whirling from the distance. I feel the ground shake as I watch the floor beneath us separate and a platform raises from the depths. Fog billows up around the platform in dramatic fashion, and colorful spotlights illuminate the catwalks. Once the theatrics die down and my eyes adjust, I note 2 tables have been moved into place nearby. One is plain, nothing but chairs surround it. The other is draped in a fancy silk tablecloth and covered in pizza bagels. Mounds upon mounds of pizza bagels, all matter of kinds and flavors. It's more than my taste buds can handle.
But how?
But you don't think I'm always prepared for an eating competition? Huh? We do these every Thursday night. Plus, my buddies are in the drama club. They can quickly move set decoration. I'm like, whoa! Everyone's laughing. Even Daco cracks a grin, save for me and Juniper, who exchange awkward glances. Now, without any further interruptions, à la cuisine! Clyde smoothly slides over to the bountiful feast, ready to begin. Meanwhile, I stumble along on my crutches, trying to keep up with them. Sue commandingly sits at the head of the table so she can watch everything. She leans back confidently, her arms resting behind her head. Her smirk hasn't left her lips since we started. Clyde quickly picks up a plate and, with no regard to flavor, slides an armful of the little delicacies onto their dish. A couple even topple off the edge and fall onto the floor. Once filled to the brim, Clyde turns around and sits down at the table. It's my turn now, and looking over the choices, I feel a pang of anxiety. I have a decision to make, and there are too many delicious choices. Which one do I take? Do I take my favorite one? If I lose, then I'll never be able to consume that kind of pizza bagel again. Or do I take one of the less palatable ones? What if I'm too grossed out and end up gagging on them midway through the competition? My hand shakes, hovering over the pizza bagels. I make a snap decision. My hand reaches out for... D6?
Okay. Let me grab my D6. Let me grab my, heartless symbol is 6, so let's see if we get the heartless symbol or not.
I'm also starting the counting from Supreme.
Why?
For fun.
Okay. 4.
Cheese. Plain and simple is the way to go. No meat equals no defeat. It's less overall food to consume anyway, which means my stomach will be in a better place than Clyde's. After I fill up my plate with cheese pizza bagels, making sure it's roughly the same amount as Clyde's, I make my back to the table. The only empty spot is a clear invitation for me, and I sit my butt down next to Clyde. Looking around at the completion of people beside me, this is either the strangest family dinner or the best poker table I've ever been at. You could cut the tension with a knife. Luckily, Stu shatters the mood by hitting the table with her fist. Good golly, took you long enough, ooh. Clyde here looked like they were ready to take a nap waiting for you to fill up.
A series of metal catwalks and platforms aren't exactly easy to navigate on crutches. But I'm here now, and I'm ready to win.
Don't go counting your chicken pizza bagels before they hatch. Clyde, any last words before your face is stuffed full of microwavable meals?
I'm gonna let you down, Sue.
Glad to hear it. What about you, Ubu? Every time I read Ubu, I say, there's only one right answer.
When pizza's on a bagel, I can eat pizza anytime. I have the advantage, for I know that when pizza's on a bagel, I can have pizza anytime. Woohoo! ABB, always be branding.
Smooth, real diplomatic. But I tire of all this yapping. On the countdown from 3, we start. 3, 2, 1. Eat! In one smooth movement, my hands reach and grab pizza bagel after pizza bagel and shovel them into my mouth. As I chow down, the cheese flavor explodes in my mouth. The tang of the tomato sauce combines with the gooey bagel, a semi-nutritious form of edible heaven and hell. But I don't have time to sit and savor. I need to chew as quickly as possible. I continue the motions of mastication, and I realize my mouth is insanely dry. It's getting harder and harder to chew with nothing lubing it up. I look up to Sue and make a motion with my free hand for a drink. Oh, silly me. How could I forget the water? Pinky, can these fine people some water? Pinky hastily brings us huge red plastic cups and places them down in front of us. My jaw aches from the chomping, and I gladly welcome the liquid. Taking the cup in hand, I...
Murder?
We murder the pizza bagel, okay. Take my cheese pizza bagels and dunk them into the water cup. The texture of slimy wet pizza bagels, yeah, it's not the most enticing feeling in my mouth, but chewing them up has become twice as easy. I'm powerhousing through these now. It feels like it's been forever, but it couldn't have been more than several minutes. As I stuff more eatables into my body, my tummy's already feeling it. But it feels like success! This is barely a dent in my iron insides, and I could eat like this all day long. The remaining pile of pizza bagels is still in front of me. It doesn't even matter. I'm not slowing down, not for an instant. Sizing up Clyde's plate, we're neck and neck. They're slightly shocked that I'm able to keep the pace, but they give me a friendly nod as we continue the onslaught of our stomachs. Sue watches us intently, and glee spreads over her entire face. The ghost monsters are cheering on Clyde, whose eyes haven't really left Sue. Their entire concentration is focused on her. Just from their dedication, I can tell that Clyde cares for Sue, or else why would they be doing all this for her? You don't just go through horrible indigestion for the shits of it. My eyes move from Clyde and Sue to Juniper, who's rooting for me. I feel our hearts connect at this moment, and I wink as I push more tiny treats into my hole. However, it's not before long that Sue has something to say. This is great. I mean, really, watching you both shove food into your faces is priceless. You both look like little pizza chipmunks. It'd be really cute except for the sauce and cheese smeared all across your faces. Clyde, you even have it in your hair. How is that even possible? Clyde shrugs, their mouth too full to respond. As I was saying, it's great, but it's really missing something. Something more unconventional. I'm no normal lady, so this is no normal eating competition. So I had Inky prepare you a little something. Inky! Inky comes over, carrying 3 covered silver platters and places them on the table before us. One by one, he lifts the cover to reveal something truly revolting. One platter has completely burnt pizza bagels to a crisp. Gross. The second one has raw pizza bagels, the uncooked slime glistening in the light. Super gross. The final plate has completely frozen pizza bagels. The crystals from the freezer burn sparkle wildly. Super duper gross. I make disgusted faces in between bites of the normal pizza bagels at the entourage of gross newcomers. And if Clyde is at all disgusted, they aren't showing it. Once the damage is done, Inky sits back down at the family table. Now this will make things way more interesting. Ooh, To continue in this food competition, you'll have to choose one of these options and consume all of them. If you don't pick one, I'll take that as you giving up, forfeiting the win. You'll have to pack your bags and limp your loser ass home. Sue giggles as I'm completely at her will. Taking a closer look, though, there are only 12 of them. It's not that bad, right? I can stomach this. Because, hey, since I'm a generous gal, I'll even let you have first choice. Clyde doesn't seem to react to anything Sue throws at them. They keep on chewing, completely and utterly focused. Come on now, we don't have all day. Make your decision, woo.
Lord.
Yes?
Just, oh my lord.
Make your decision, woo. Sue throws her head back and laughs. This amuses her all too greatly. All too greatly. Oh no, Flower's not here.
Oh.
Just the thought of all these makes my stomach start to turn. I look at Sue, then back to my plate, then back to Sue, and then finally at Juniper, pleadingly. Oh please, don't give me that look, ooh. Remember that time when we made that whole platter of pizza bagels during a streaming binge night? I tripped and the plate went crashing to the ground. We picked them off the ground. It was way past the 3-second rule at that point, and you still ate them. It's not a lie. I was famished. Famished and impoverished and willing to let calories go to waste. Not willing to let calories go to waste. If you can eat those, you can 100% eat these. You can do this! Shove them in your face hole! Great.
Shove them in your face hole.
That, vote of confidence increased us to 99.97% at least, and we're only this far.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
Pretty good. Hush from the peanut gallery. No help, please. Sue tries to undo it, but it's too late. I'm already inspired. I can do this. Don't think too hard about it. I just have to go with what my gut says. Just as I finished up the last of the bagels on my plate, I reach for the next plate.
Let's go.
I feel like burnt is still better, especially if we have water.
Yeah, I guess.
There is a method to my madness, I swear. While not the most tasty, burnt food is easy to digest. Also, like raw and frozen are also not tasty, so meh. The proteins are already denatured at this point, making the gastrointestinal tract absorb it and move it along quicker. I choose the burnt little pizzas and pop them in my mouth. They taste singed, but I simply chew them up and swallow. A wise choice, woo! I just hope you don't vomit. A wise choice, woo! Seriously, every time Sue says it, I feel like it's extra funny. Or do I?
The wisest choice for ooh.
Sue's taunt means nothing. This doesn't even slow me down. I'm so glad I paid attention to all those cooking shows Juniper and I watched until the wee hours. Look over to Clyde, they swipe up the frozen ones and begin tackling them. I can see Clyde struggle with the toughness of the frigid bites, but perseveres nonetheless. The untrained eye might not notice, but I catch Clyde wince every time they bite down. My stomach continues to fill, and I feel it more with every bite. I worry about how much of this I can actually take before it bursts, but I can't give up. Not when so much rides on this. In a synchronous movement, Clyde and I pick up the last pizza bagel on our plate and chomp down hard in unison. We exchange glances, and even though we're pitted against each other, I feel some camaraderie with them. It's still too early to tell. It's still too early to tell just whose stomach will come out on top, or rather stay in.
Yep.
It's still too early.
It's still too early.
A shame Flower's not here. We could be up to 3 face palms by this point already.
Oh, 3 whole face palms. We need to make it 5.
Sue knows it as I defiantly lock eyes with her. I continue chewing until the last bite. That last challenge was really yawner, which means I gotta spice up this next challenge. Literally. Blinky, bring forth the hot sauce. Blinky stands up, producing a giant bottle of hot sauce from his pockets and slams it on the table. If I wasn't worried before, I am now. As you can see, this is a one-of-a-kind condiment. Ghost Monster Pepper hot sauce is over a jillion units on the Scoville hate scale. This is the kind of sauce that's so hot it goes back in time and kills our ancestors. Only the bravest souls dare to attempt consuming it.
Please. Do it.
While you were otherwise detained, I had Blinky whip you up a batch of pizza bagels doused in the stuff. Dosed? Doused? That should be doused. But it says dosed.
Should probably be doused.
On cue, Blinky stacks another plate of pizza bagels in front of me and Clyde. They're drenched in the red viscous liquid, dripping onto the plate. The ratio of hot sauce to pizza bagel is not forgiving. They're practically more sauce than bagel at this point. Aw, don't be shy now. They aren't that bad. Honest. Or at least you won't be able to taste any of it because it's so spicy. You can douse stuff too, but if it's like drowning in it, I would think douse. I gulp audibly before taking one in my hand. Clyde and I toast the bagels to each other before we say goodbye to our taste buds. Instantly, my entire mouth is aflame. It's hot. Really, really hot. Not the, oh, it's a hot summer's day. Oh no. It's like my lips are literally on fire. Chewing is barely an option as my eyes water and I open my mouth hoping for a rush of cool air to find its way in. My cheeks flush and every millisecond becomes more painful than the previous. I told you it wasn't for the faint of heart. But like I've said, I'm not a mean person, not like my dear old dad, so I'll give you some options to cool down your mouth. Blinking back tears, I barely see Blinky bring us a plethora of options and sets them in front of us. See, I have provided you with some more water, a glass of milk, a couple slices of bread, and freshly squeezed lemon juice. Enjoy! The spice is getting into my head, I feel dizzy, and the pain is reaching excruciating levels. Knowing Sue, not all of these options will necessarily help me. She wants me to spew my guts, and if that means from pain, well, she plays to win. Play to win.
Wow.
What?
Nothing.
I mean, I don't think she's on their team in the next game, but... But there is one thing I know that will instantly cool down my mouth. And I reach for the...
What's good with what's good with cooling down a mouth?
milk.
Milk.
Yeah. I know some people say bread helps, but I mean, you're gonna fill up more on that. Lemon juice will exacerbate the spice, I think, because of the acidity, and water is just water. So I think milk is the one.
Water, just water, just water, just water, just water, just water, just water.
The shark wants to go swimming, it sounds like.
I always want to swim.
Is what you say now.
Uh-huh.
Nothing extinguishes a mouth fire faster than a glass of milk. Milk molecules bind to the spice molecules and wash it all away. It's science!
What?
At least I think that's the science behind it.
I don't know what science is.
Magic, you gotta explain to Sharky what science is.
What is science?
I grab the glass of milk and swish it around my mouth. Instantly, I feel relief. The same can't be said for Clyde, however. Sweat drips down their face and I can see them falter. They may be able to eat me under a table, but spice isn't their strong suit. Finally, I gulp down the final hot sauce-drenched pizza bagel as remnants of heat still linger in my mouth. I also made way overly spicy burritos on Friday. And then we were drinking Kahlua milk.
Frustrating in my experience.
What is science? Frustrating. The definition of science is just frustration.
One time I'm like, man, like, I just started putting some hot sauce on stuff, and I'm like, whoops, I put a little too much. I don't care. I just started eating it.
I mean, like, I can usually just go ahead and eat it anyway.
Yeah.
It might be nice to have a glass of milk on hand or something. But my poor roommate was, like, I might get a glass of milk, and I was like, I am not offended if you do.
I don't think I've ever done that.
I think the jalapeno I used was, like, it got spicier sitting in the fridge or something. And so it was way spicier than what I feel like I've usually used them before. But, yep. Whenever you say the whole science is magic that works thing, every STEM person in 10 mile radius goes, that what? That works? It's supposed to work? Yup. I mean, I know that's true of engineering, and I'm not surprised if it's also true of science.
Wait, things are supposed to work?
Says the IT person.
Yep. I've never met a thing that works.
But I haven't hurled chunks yet. I'm still not giving up. Not on myself, not on the hopes and dreams of everyone from Space Jam. Lifting my hand, I wipe the crumbs from my face and look Sue dead in the eyes.
I'm still hungry.
Oh yeah?
Yes. You call this a meal? This was not but a measly appetizer to whet my appetite. Keep the dishes coming. I can go on like this for days.
A wry smile bends the corners of Sue's mouth. Well, look who's finally come for air. You've been so focused on eating you haven't even said a word. I applaud your attempt at goading me, but I ain't about to fall for your viperian tongue. I gotta give you credit though, this just keeps getting better and better, and really, I'm highly entertained. I honestly can't remember that last time I had this much fun. Clyde, when was the last time we had this much fun?
Exactly 173 days ago.
That's right, but let's not get too carried away in fond memories. We're in the here and now, and no one's puked yet, and I really want to see that. So, I've got one last challenge to make that magical moment happen. You know what they say about not exercising right after a meal, right? Well, put on those workout clothes, because it's time to fight to get fit. Gotta burn off all the excess calories. My stomach groans in defense. I'm slightly relieved that I don't have to shove any more pizza bagels down my gullet. But I'm more distraught that the next phase in the challenge is extreme movements with a gut full of food. I remember seeing the poor fools at the pool who went swimming right after chowing down a hearty meal. It wasn't a pretty sight. The cramping, the bloating, me jumping in to save them. Gosh, I sure hope Sue doesn't reveal a swimming pool underneath this arcade. And if this wasn't bad enough, I'm still recovering from being shot.
Hello? Am I alive again?
Oh, did Discord die? Or what?
My computer started being weird and the internet started being weird. Am I alive again? Please, someone help me.
You're alive, yes. You are alive, as a matter of fact. Whether you like it or not. Whether that was the goal or not, you are in fact alive.
Well, that sounds like a problem. No,
and you're back live.
Can I trade my life in for something else?
I believe it's called reincarnation. I don't think your religion believes in that.
I don't think you trade in your life for, I don't think that's how reincarnation works. I don't think you trade it in.
I mean, you don't willingly trade it in, perhaps.
I'm asking to willingly trade in my life for something else.
But, I mean, via reincarnation, you die, you get reborn as something else. So...
Okay, but I'm asking to just willingly just, can I trade my life in for something else?
I mean, I don't think you get to choose what you trade it for.
Okay, but is there like a life return that I can like get my money back or something?
No.
Or like get it
exchange
like...
only. Surprise box exchange only.
But I don't want it to be exchange only.
Well, too bad. You just asked to trade it in.
I want my money back.
You didn't pay any money.
I don't care. I want my money
Unless you're
back.
suggesting that the reincarnation system is also capitalist.
Well, technically, what was it? In Greek, you have to pay a coin to the rivermen?
That's not reincarnation.
Okay, but it's still you have to pay. Well...
I'm saying unless you're suggesting the reincarnation system is also capitalist.
Trade in for my money. Trade and get my money back.
No. Again, you didn't really pay any money for it in the first place.
Then what did I pay?
Energy to exist.
Well, can I get the energy back?
Nope. The energy's been spent already.
But I need it back!
No. The energy was just a fee for the being born. It goes towards the being born. The being born can't be undone, so you can't get the energy back.
But like, I'm energy bankrupt right now. I need some back.
Well, take a nap after this. I don't fucking know.
I took a nap earlier.
Well, then why are you so tired, huh? Why are you energy bankrupt?
Because my existence is energy bankrupt.
That's a shame. Anyway. You gonna use your line someday?
I can't gain energy back when I'm already bankrupt. I'm still paying the debt. I'm in energy debt.
You gonna use your line someday?
But I'm still on crutches. Doctor said I'm supposed to take it easy.
You don't think I can't see that? It's not like I'm going to force you to run a marathon or divert a river or any other Herculean task. I know your limitations, and so should you, yeah? Because I'm just the nicest person, I'm going to let you choose the exercise. I don't care what you decide, so long as you're moving that body.
I'm not sure if that's being nice or sadistic.
Sue winks at me. 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Which can you blame me? You come here into my house to play by my rules, and that's that. I can't really argue on that one, but my stomach can. It hasn't stopped complaining about the gastrointestinal abuse I've been putting it through. You've had quite a break with us all just chatting away. Enough of a rest to settle that tummy of yours. Now shut up and move.
I like to move it, move it.
Both Clyde and I stand up from the table. I hobble my way to a more open space. There aren't any weights or exercise bikes for me to use, so I'll just have to make it up on the fly.
Do the worm.
Once I get into the spot, I take a deep breath, preparing myself mentally and physically for this challenge.
Do the worm.
As if dropping the mic, I cast off my crutches. They hit the floor with a resounding clank.
Alright, here goes nothing. Do the worm!
None of these are the worm.
Oh no!
I still feel like this one's the...
Do a plank!
And I feel like plank is ab work, so that's right around your stomach.
Do a plank!
Alright, Sharky wants a plank.
I want to be that kid from Ed and Eddie. Where's
Wait,
plank?
is this what we did before? Is a plank?
I guess so.
Carefully, I lower myself into a push-up position. I keep my body straight and my abs tight. Wait, isn't that a dead beam? Although it can't be easy on your gut. Okay, I'll allow it.
Oh right, I forgot planking was a meme. I don't understand why.
Holding the position is easy enough in my injured leg, and I'm in minimal discomfort there. The true challenge is what's going on with my abdomen. It's all about core strength for this exercise, and tightening those muscles is making my stomach hurt. Feeling my abs push back against my stomach, there's just not enough space in my torso. This is what I was afraid of. But all things considered, I'm holding on. It's not unbearable yet. I can endure. I notice Clyde is just mirroring my unmovements and keeping at my pace. Any other day, I'd be down for a more traditional plank off, but I'd like an empty stomach and healed leg first. Glancing over at my competitor, our eyes carry the same weight. We've come this far and we're still holding on. Whether it's out of pride, strength, or a mix of both, we can't tell. We are here. The whole world just blurs away from this moment. Daco, Juniper, the ghost monsters, and the arcade. It's just me, Sue, and Clyde. And stop! Clyde and I face Sue and stop moving. From behind her back, Sue produces one more pizza bagel and holds it out to us. The final one. The room is dead silent. It takes a moment for my brain and my GI tract to fully comprehend what happened. There's no way I could eat another one. Wait, but I want to see what happens if we do squats.
For a second, I thought you said G.I. Joe.
No. GI tract. G.I. Joe and a tractor.
G.I. Joe and a tractor. How ridiculous.
Okay, I'm gonna see what happens if we do squats. I assume the position, making sure my feet are little wider than hip width and all my weight is in my heels. I begin to squat down. All my weight is in heels. In high heels.
Now that would be impressive.
In a fluid motion, I bob up and down, feeling the burn in my quads and the sting from where I got shot. But hey, this isn't too bad. I would have expected to be a little more motion sick with the constant seesawing. And granted, my stomach still doesn't feel great, but this motion is as light as it gets considering the other things that came to mind. I can endure. I notice Clyde is just mirroring my movements. Any other day I'd be down for a more traditional squat off. Alright. My insides howl in distress, and as I look at Clyde, I can tell they're suffering too. We exchange nervous glances and weakly reach out to Sue. We're barely keeping it together. We both feel it now, the pain in our guts, the anxiety of losing, the worry of spewing all over everything. Come on, someone better barf soon. What's the holdup?
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot.
My stomach gurgles audibly as I feel bile crawl slowly up my esophagus. My mouth waters as I hunch over. I'm about to burst. I open my mouth and close it up again. Clyde horks all over the floor. The thought of one more pizza bagel was too much for them. Everybody takes 1d6 splash damage.
Okay, well, hold on. I have to roll the 1d6 to see how much splash damage everyone gets. 3 points of splash damage, not too bad.
I recoil, trying to calm my own gag reflex from mirroring Clyde. I can't help but feel sorry for them, but better them than me.
I'm sorry, Sue.
The vomitus just doesn't stop, and the ghost monsters rush over to help their companion. Oh, geez. Clyde, you gonna be okay? Clyde gives a thumbs up towards Sue before retreating to take 5 and get some water. Iron stomach much? Ha! That was a blast! Are you always this much fun to be around? I weakly nod, wiping a little drool from the corner of my mouth.
Now then, if we are quite done with the ridiculous schoolyard fun and games...
In which we won, and therefore she's turning on you? Yeah, we're done here. I've decided to help out a woo. A win's a win, and a deal's a deal.
What?
You know, you've been honest with me and willing to put up with a staggering amount of my childish shit. That shows character, shows strength. Shows a hell of a lot more strength of character than my father's ever managed, in fact. Ooh, I think we can do business. You want to save your arcade? I've got the evidence you need to stick Daddy Dearest behind bars for the rest of his life. Every dirty deal I've ever helped him carry out, and believe you me, that's a lot of extremely filthy deeds.
Does that mean Deco needs to take a shower?
Good luck with that in prison.
You can't do this.
How dare you?
I forbid it. You're my daughter, and if I go down, you're coming with me.
Really? I think I can spin this entire mess as your fault.
I'd like to see you try, ignorant little brat. You're a career criminal, incorrigible to the end. What possible proof could you offer up of your innocence?
Sue snaps her fingers and points to my phone. Oh, Iris, would you kindly?
Sure thing, Miss Sue.
And from my speaker, a perfect audio recording of Dago's earlier self-incriminating words.
Sue knows I'm the only thing standing between her and numerous jail sentences. My power, my money, my presence. And I understand and support her. I appreciate her nefarious talents and nurture them. She knows that I made her, and I can unmake her at a moment's notice.
Golly, that sure smells like corruption of a minor and blackmail to me. And once I do my hair in pigtails and offer a jury big puppy dog eyes, oh, my mean old dad forced me into a life of crime. Well, what do you think happens next?
No, that's not possible. Or that's impossible. You said you blocked all recording devices. I said I couldn't block Iris from functioning. Just block her from uploading her recordings anywhere. She was still listening this whole time.
You can go ahead and remove the data block cloud now, Clyde.
Already done. I've also uploaded a press kit based on our Dakonami archives to 5 major newspapers, 11 websites, ESPN trademark, Esports Center, and HGTV trademark.
Home and Garden Television? I would like to know why ESPN is not under question, but HGTV is.
Esports?
Yeah, but HGTV is?
Yeah, but I mean, I could see ESPN because of the whole esports scene, and then HGTV, it's what? I figured the two guys from Arcade Flippers might be interested. I really like that show.
So, I mean, if this is a known show. With that settled, Sue turns a smug, satisfied smile towards her doomed father.
Who turns on TV anymore?
Welcome to the Ides of March, Dad!
But it's April!
Uh-huh. You want to get me in trouble too, you feel free. At worst, I'll do a year or two in juvie. But you're going to bleed out on the floor by the time I'm through. Inky, Blinky.
Yeah, boss.
Show my father the door. Gently. Don't leave any marks, at least.
Unacceptable.
No. This is completely unacceptable. I am your father. I'm Dakonami. I am the arcade business.
Inky and Blinky easily restrain Dako by the arms, but I just can't let him go without having my 2 cents. Your favorite.
Yay! Hi, arcade business. I'm dead.
Did you seriously just dad choke my dad? Damn right.
I did.
Sweet!
You impudent, insignificant little...
Are you still here? Not for long.
I haven't lost.
I can fight this. I can still...
and ghost monsters remove Daco from our sights. Instantly, the entire atmosphere of the place changes, as if a great weight has been lifted. I couldn't be more relieved, and I relax into a sigh. Not gonna lie, the next few days will be interesting, to say the least.
I think you'd better stay at my place. My parents won't mind at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to hide out until the heat's off. Maybe practice batting my eyelashes at a weak-willed joy box full of concerned parents, too. Sue blinks in astonishment. Oh, right, ooh. You're still here.
Oh, right, ooh, woo, you're still
right.
here.
Ooh, you're still here. You were pretty cool in the end, I gotta admit. 7 out of 10, minimum. I don't know if we'll ever be friends exactly, but you've got my respect. I'll keep my promise. The public will know Daco hired a gang to go after you. That should exonerate your arcade as a victim of his shady dealings. So, we square?
Square? We're square, circle, rhombus, and octagon! We're up, up, down, down, left, right, be a square!
Sweet.
Yeah.
Woohoo! We did it! We saved the arcade and defeated your family curse once and for all!
Assuming it was ever a thing to begin with.
Well, if it was, you were certainly up to the job of breaking it. A bright and happy future together. We found love, we found the arcade of your dreams, we found everything we ever wanted. I love you, Uwu, and I'm proud of you.
I love you, Uwu.
I love you, Uwu.
I love Uwu.
The next few days passed by in a blur. Prize games and booze are a weird mix, but somehow we've made it work. The kids get to enjoy our perfectly balanced ticket output while the parents get tipsy. Yes?
Parents, don't get tipsy while your kids are playing these games. That's
Why not?
not a good idea.
Why not?
Because they have to then drive home. The kids
call it
can't
taxi.
drive.
We'll call it a taxi. Or the kids will
Unless-
get to keep playing until the parents sober up again. It's fine.
Oh no.
Our arcade is like 2 arcades in one. By day, it's good fun for the family. And by night, it's a happening spot for the local college crowd.
Now that I could say.
Social media is our friend here. Everybody likes to have a few beers and post photos from their skee-ball sessions online. We've got a good thing going here. You know, Matt, having conquered both donuts with books and booze with tokens, maybe it's time to expand to new horizons.
Water slides with wineries, mini golf with margaritas, bingo with brewskis.
The sky's the limit when it comes to inadvisably mixing leisurely liaisons with various vices.
Hang gliding with hangovers.
Oh no. On second thought, I think we just found the limit.
Oh. No.
But
They're
the arcade,
so
in
young.
the end, is less important than the people who call it home. There's the achievement.
Achievo!
BFF for life, my love, my heart. Juniper had played all those roles. We'd shared our lives together so far and had no interest in changing that. Oh, wow. How long have we been sitting here watching this show?
Doesn't matter. I think, 8 hours?
We really need to get back to work. After all, we are busy adults with many important responsibilities. So, what do you think? Watch another episode?
Absolutely.
Growing up is for suckers.
Oh, right. I should watch the Falcon and Winter Soldier show at some point this week.
Iris explained to me that irises, being adaptive software, eventually become more and more like their users. My fun-loving attitude was infectious enough to infect Iris as well. She's been practicing her sense of humor recently.
Maybe I can convince humanity to accept the eye through humor. One day, I'll put a caption on a cat that's so funny, human society will universally crown me the new queen of memes.
For about 2 minutes. Until the next
And
meme
then-
comes along.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
Percy only had 2 years left to live. But with the success of Space Jam, and with the encouragement of all his friends, he decided that wouldn't be enough. My mind's made up. I'm going to seek more treatment. I don't want this to end. I don't want to say goodbye to you all. He'd live many years to come, thanks to a renewed push to take care of his condition. No, Rip Percy! Happy years spent with all of us.
Percy!
As for Moopy, well, with all the time in the world, he took his time, paced himself, and eventually beat the score. Although I'm honestly not sure what to do with the rest of my life. Ha. Suppose we'll just have to see when we see. Wait, who's our lowest?
Naomi?
And Gavin. Alright, the couple's leaving.
The couple leaving.
They're leaving together. We just lose half our staff. It's fine.
No, but if they're together, they wouldn't leave.
Well, they can leave together. They can get together and still leave.
I don't think that's an ending.
I don't think so, but I'm just saying. It's fine.
Yes.
We'll get them next time around. Literally. But they won't be a couple next time around. Or the time after.
Literally.
Ashley continued to be our mascot / main floor attendant by day at Space Jam, as we lost our other 2 employees. Customers grew accustomed to seeing their smiling face on walking through the doors. As we grew and got bigger, more people took notice of Ashley's Space Jam costume. More people even wanted to see our mascot on shirts, mugs, body pillows even.
I just printed up another batch of Space Jam hoodies. These ideas are selling like hotcakes. That's such a fantastic idea. Ooh.
Costumers just couldn't get enough. Also customers.
Oh, and I just started working on the pattern for another mascot that we should reveal soon. Maybe I'll even get you to model for me one day.
Wink. When the 4 Heavenly Kings invited her to live and play at their team house, Queen Bee instantly said yes. Listen, kid, I'm sad to leave you, but I'm not gone for fucking forever. This is my true home, and you're my family. I'm gonna come back and visit. And often. And that she did. She stops by as much as her schedule allows, and even brings some other big names to the arcade. They always live stream her matches on the big screen, cheering for her all the while. This win is dedicated to Uwu and everyone else at Space Jam. I couldn't have done it without those amazing friends of mine. Yes, this win is dedicated to Uwu.
Uwu and everyone at Space Jam.
Uh-huh.
Better be playing that theme.
We always keep Fist of Discomfort warm and ready for her next visit. No. Queen Bee can't play the theme because Queen Bee will also get DMCA'd.
Oh yeah, don't want to DMCA Queen Bee.
Teo kept the Showtime stage scene alive here at Space Jam, even after he got offered a job as their regional community manager. He's doing what he loves, teaching and connecting with all sorts of people. Teo's new job has him traveling and organizing dancing tournaments around the world, but he still spends most of his time right here.
We put D in charge of the local dance crew while I go establish a new scene on the other coast. But I'll be back before you even notice. And when I come back, you promise to get on the stage with me. Kill me a song or 2.
Eventually, Naomi chose to leave Space Jam. She was looking for her dream, and we couldn't quite provide it. We'd never really been close, so I can't say I'm surprised. But she's doing well. She's founded an online community for arcade repair enthusiasts, a way to join the crowd on her own terms. Gavin stood by us as we rose out of the ashes of Daiko's onslaught, but eventually he chose to leave Space Jam too. He'd always been a bit distant, true. Perhaps he felt it was time to move on, or perhaps he didn't find what he was looking for with us. We parted on good terms, and he went off to further his career somewhere else. Love and friendship in a time of pixels and quarters. Finally, I'm home, as the camera slowly pans across the arcade.
Uwu's home.
Space Jam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Come on and slam.
Thank you,
If
Space
you
Jam.
want to jam.
My spirit is restored, and my future is bright. At last I can say,
having a ball.
At Space Jam, yeah.
We're having a ball.
Few others can claim to have had such a wild ride as I have. And in the end, I had fun. Wait, I just realized. Where's the door?
On the fourth wall.
Like, this is presumably the way to the bathrooms. Unless that's the entrance.
Oh, I thought that was to the bar.
Or that. Alright, so actually it's just that, the entrance is through the bar. Few others can claim to have had such a wild ride as I have. And in the end, I had fun. I'm looking forward to each day to come and what antics I'll be getting up to. Because this is Space Jam, and I'm just getting started. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
Come on and slam if you want to jam.
Yep.
Hey, you, what you gonna do?
Yep.
Good lord, we ruin this game constantly.
Isn't that the point? Isn't that the fun of it?
I think that's the point of our stream, is to ruin video games.
Yes, that is.
I don't think that's the point of the game.
Oh no, I was talking about our stream, obviously.
Oh, yeah, no, our stream is just...
The point of our stream is to ruin games.
How to ruin games as best as possible.
In the funniest way possible.
Because really, that's all we do, is ruin games.
Alright, so we're going to play Final Fantasy 15 and then put Noctis in the most absurd outfit.
You make Noctis Uwu unicorn bottom.
I don't think Square gave us quite that much control.
You can mod.
But there are mods.
You can literally mod Noctis and the crew to be whoever you want. You could literally play Final Fantasy 15 as Arcade Spirits characters if you mod it.
I mean, it might be a little difficult seeing as it's 2D versus 3D, but...
Well, yes, you would literally have to 3D model the Arcade Spirits characters.
No, you just put a 3D model that's a rectangle with the Arcade Spirits character printed on all four sides.
Now that would be hilarious. That would be so funny.
Alright, it's up to you. You gotta mod one of the older ones so that all of the sprites are replaced by Arcade Spirits.
Oh, one of the older ones?
Uh-huh.
There's mods.
We'll do, Final Fantasy, I don't know, 4?
Jeez.
2D, right?
4 is a huge cast. 4 is like a massive cast of people. There's like 1,000 characters.
A dozen? I mean, we have 8 characters just for, like, the romance/ace crew. And then we have another 4 for the ghost monsters, Dekonami.
Wait, let me get how many...
Francine.
1, 2, 3... Actually, I was close. It's 11. Yeah.
Yeah, we can totally do that.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, no, we mod Final Fantasy 1, but the entire party is the ghost monsters.
Oh my gosh, that would be so funny.
That'd be great. I mean, there's 4, right?
Yeah, it's 4 characters that you choose.
And then, there's what? Princess Sarah?
Yeah, there's Princess Sarah, yeah.
So
And,
that'll be Uwu
Golbez.
Unicorn Bottom.
And
Actually,
there's
no, that'll be
Golbez.
Francine.
Who's Golbez?
I don't know.
The
Deiko?
villain of the game.
Deiko? Sue rebels against her father in epic Final Fantasy fashion.
But what happens when
Hope to see you again in Arcade Spirits, the new challengers.
What happens when they upgrade their classes?
Yep.
How do the sprites change at all?
We'll have to, I don't know, hack into the files for the new game that we totally have access to. And then, I don't know. I'm just kind of making assumptions that they're going to show up even though they won't. Or at least I know one of them won't. It's fine. It's fine. fine.
What we taught? Where's Francine's part? Where's Francine's seat of the new challengers? No. Okay. Thank you for playing.
Wow, I just look over at the captions and it says, "Then there's White Princess Sarah."
White Princess Sarah.
Here's Juniper.
Yeah. Prizes?
Prizes.
Juniper?
Juniper concept art.
Oh,
ooh.
Whoa.
Lots of different options.
Yeah. Yeah, these are very different.
I mean, obviously we ended up with something like this.
Yes.
And the top of her is more like this, although the lower half is sort of this one.
Yeah.
And, like, I like the top of this one, but I guess it might not work as well for Juniper.
It's cool, though.
This one would have been cute. And that one.
We only have two more. Can we finish it before 2022?
I just want to try to finish it before we hit, like, the year mark.
We're not going to.
It'll be tough.
We're not, at the rate that we normally go,
it will be tough at best.
It's not gonna happen.
I like this hat. Like this design for Juniper? That's cute.
Because even if we do it in 12 streams, that's still 6 weeks each.
Yes? Wait, 12?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you thinking that the year mark is?
6/14 is the year since we started. Arcade Spirits. I have the date, I know.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What do you mean 12? I'm sorry, I was counting on that side. You can't see that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, that'd be 16. We would have to finish it both.
Where are you getting
16.
12 from?
I said 12 weeks. It would 12 streams each. That would be like our average playthrough. Like 12 streams each.
Fine, we will not finish it in a year. Though I guess we did take breaks.
Like...
Maybe we should have played it all through December too. Skipped Rose Winter.
Yeah, we did put it off in December, so...
We took a break in December. We took a break for Ace Week. We've taken breaks here and there. There were a couple weeks where we just like couldn't stream.
So yeah, we're not finishing it for the year.
But if we account for all of the time that we lost, we could finish it in a year's worth of streams.
If we account for all the times that we skipped, yes, we could finish it in a year's worth of streams, yes. It is going to be sad when we get to this point. It's going to be like Arcade Spirits this, Arcade Spirits this, Arcade Spirits this.
Well, we'll have the community streams to break it up.
Yeah.
Because we started those like a little bit before.
Yeah, like a few days before.
What do you mean a few days? We started the community stream like April or something. It's been like a year. Because I remember that was pretty soon after quarantine started. That I was like, oh wait, we should do an extra thing. Actually, it feels like that's been forever, but no, that only started like a year ago when quarantine started. So there were like a solid 2 months or something where we were doing community streams before we started Arcade Spirits.
At that point, it was as Mafia, as Mafia, as Mafia, as Mafia, as Mafia.
Well, that's how our games go. So
yes, I know.
As we were saying before, maybe we need to switch up the way we like do our scheduling so we're not playing the same game constantly.
Yes, yes.
But that's a thing to discuss off stream, perhaps.
After we finish Arcade Spirits.
Well,
in a year.
Before we finish Arcade Spirits, or we're gonna end up in the same pattern.
Anyway.
Thanks everyone for joining. A route of one thing alternate with a route of another game.
That's kind of what was suggested.
I mean, we had a couple options we were talking about, but we'll figure it out. Thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, have a very good night. We'll stay for, I guess, Naomi? Bye.